7. Full preparedness. It takes you some time to memorize the combination of incantations and gestures that will make your spell work, but you believe you have it at last. In the meantime, people have come in and out of the Golden Dragon Tavern. It seems to be an ordinary tavern so far, and when the door bangs open, you see that Chagall is standing in the middle of the room, with his arms crossed, still as a post, while the life of the bar rocks around him. He shrugs at you. Then a large mailed hand pushes you away from the door. A tall man in glittering armor, with a large blue symbol resting on his chest, the letter B extruded on its surface, enters the tavern. He is followed by a pair of dwarves, a woodsman with a bow, and most interesting to you, what you can only imagine is a fellow wizard. He clutches a large, beautiful tome to his chest. "I've seen this kind of tome before. It's the sort of thing city mages use to store their spells." He glances at your road-stained robes and your grubby little traveler's spellbook disapprovingly. The door shuts behind them. Do you wait outside and study another spell on the steps of the tavern, or do you plunge in? You open the door to see a figure in the far corner of the bar, its back to the fireplace. "I hadn't noticed the figure when Chagall first went inside, and I haven't seen them pass while I was here on the doorstep. I believe I'd remember someone cowled in red robes. I like red. Face hidden under a hood, long covered legs crossed suggestively in profile. But then, I scarcely noticed a naked man pulling on his turquoise leathers, with black trim as he rushed inside. What I care most about is having a look inside that fancy spellbook." You step into the bar and weave carefully among the stools. You signal Chagall with a whoo whoo, an owl hoot. It's a code you've developed while on the road. It garnishes a quizzical look from a pair of sailors. "It's a much subtler code outdoors," you explain. Nonetheless, Chagall seems to understand. He makes a whistle, followed by the sound of rushing leaves. He can do this with the back of his throat. It's always impressed you, but the sound, in this context, must be a joke. You smile. It's always a fun time with Chagall. The half-orc, taller than anyone in the room, moves toward the lone figure sitting at the empty table. However, this red-robed person may be taller than Chagall, if they stood up. "Am I sending him to his doom? The fire spell is in my head, but burning down taverns is not the first resort. As Chagall has set his course for the figure in the corner, so it seems have others. Do you stay by the door, or do you go meet the mysterious person in red?"